Alright, this round came up quick. Our hand is great. Gotta keep so many two-landers in this deck. It's kind of crazy. Oh, we're playing against the mono reds, and we have so many pain lands. 2 lightning strikes is certainly good though. Oh, not sure if we're gonna be able to beat a good draw from him. We'll see. Dragon Mantle my Foundry Street Denizen. Probably not gonna do it, but a painless land is great. Love it. Makes these Mantis Riders much easier to cast. We'll see. We'll see what he does. What am I scared of here? Not Dragon Mantle. Is he coaxing me into firing off a Lightning Strike? If he did, it worked. No cards for you. Take a bigger hit from this Denizen, but I'm okay with that. It's probably worth a card in the long run. And that is pretty solid. Probably just gonna end up Jeskai Charming here. They're kind of flooding out, which is great too. Just yield to this thing. Alright, only twice. Get on top. Overpriced Azorius Charm is still good. Oh man, now I get to play 2 spells this turn. This is so sick. Might have been the best draw. I'm just gonna kill this right now. If he wants to play 2 Titan Strengths, then he's not gonna hit me for a bunch of damage. Mantis Rider Dissolve. I could see wanting the Mantis Rider. Definitely don't want that Dissolve. I'm not going to have time for that. Kind of want to hit 5th land for this Sarkhan, but yeah, I'm just going to bottom this Mantis Rider. 2 should be fine, only has 2 cards. And then if I hit a land for Sarkhan, they basically can't beat that if I'm at a high enough life total. So hopefully they go for Hammerhand here. They do. It's beautiful. Just get to keep killing his stuff. Oh yeah. Dig through time, 4 cards in the yard. Too slow. Too slow. Dragon Mantle my Mantis Rider. That resolves. And then stoke my Mantis Rider. Okay. Monastery, we don't need that. So now we're going to play Sarkhan. Empty board, meet 11 life. With them at 0 cards. I'd say they can't possibly win. That is my best guess. There we go. And he concedes. So, in theory, they could draw like Stoke. And then I would draw lands, but it ain't gonna happen. So do I want negate against this deck again, like I did before? I kept in all the Elspeths before, and that's, I don't know, it's like a card that I can use pretty easily to stabilize. But it really clogged up my opening hands. So I don't know. Like the things that I would have instead would be like another Nullify. I think I can stabilize without it. So we'll just play 1. Keeping the 2 Nullifies, not put in any negates. We'll see how this goes. Still learning, you know. It's a process. This hand's pretty reasonable. But I'm playing a bunch, so, you know. Perfect mana. And that's one of the reasons that mono red is pretty good at cleaning up these 3-color decks in general. So the Crusader on the play. Probably one of the best cards against me. Basically need to find an anger against it, and no one yet. I have Snake. That's about it. This game is gonna basically, no matter which way you slice it, it's gonna be tough. Well, oh, I just took a gigantic pounding. Must have drawn the Swift Spear off the Dragon Mantle. Otherwise, presumably they would have played that first, getting the extra point. But could also maybe have been trying to draw something to put on the thing. But okay, so we Magma Jet the Crusader so that thing doesn't get out of control, and we scry into Nyx Fleece Ram and Anger. And I think I'm just gonna bottom this Ram. I definitely want that Anger though. Kind of just want to draw painless mana. So they just attack for 3. I feel like there's a Titan Strength, so I don't want to just Anger here. Let him keep the Swift Spear. But I wonder if there's a way to do this better. If they had Titan Strength, maybe they just would have used it. Alright, we're just going to Anger. Maybe they're just really good at playing around Anger and they have like a bunch of creatures in their hand, I don't know. Okay, so they both died. It's good to start. Another Swift Spear. So yeah, I probably was just playing around Anger. So draw an island, get to play this Ram. And hold open the old Lightning Strike, just in case. And they flood out again. 5 mountains. More lands than me. Alright, so this could be dangerous. Trying to hammer hand the Swift Spear. I'm going to try and Lightning Strike. I assume that the hammer hand was the card that came off the top, and if that's the case, then they don't have a Titan Strength, which appears to be the case. Alright, so we have a Sarkhan. I could go down to 8 here to play Mantis Rider, but I'm not really trying to do that right now. I don't want to get double stoked. I'm not sure if it gets any better for me as the game goes on, though. So I can't even dig here. Two cards in hand. What are the odds that it's 2 Stokes? And what happens if I just sit here and wait? Because, like, say 2 turns from now they play a creature and put an enchantment on it, and I'm going to want to Jeskai Charm it. That's 2 life. That's right back to where I started. So I don't think I'm really getting anywhere. If I could dig this turn, then it would be worlds different, I think. So yeah, we're just going to run out this Rider and try and get a little something going. And then, if need be, we can Charm next turn to gain life, if we make it that far. So Rider's definitely getting in. And then I got stoked, so that's not good. Ooh, played their outs, but bricked. I love it. So now what are the odds they have a lightning strike? Because I want a Jeskai Charm to gain life here. But I don't want to get lightning struck. So I can just wait a turn, and then that should give me a reasonable enough buffer, unless they draw Stoke. In which case I'm just walking into it all over again. But I feel like that Swift Spear had to have come off the top. Swift Spear and the Hammer Hand, okay. Okay. Now we probably have trying to run. So it makes it so Mantis Rider can't block. That I'm cool with. That was not the plan anyway. So block with Ram. Not sure if they're trying to get through. Searing Blood, jeez. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So I can obviously +1/+1 my stuff. That'll put me to 3. I'll go back up to 4. So now do I play the other Ram? Probably not. I think I just dig. If I'm gonna dig, I should do it now. And this is why we had to act. Because things were not getting any better for us. Searing Blood's kind of hilarious considering the composition of my deck. So I like Monastery, and I suppose I like Plains. And I think I beat most not Stoke the Flames cards. Vanishing Lights. Yep. I'm gonna go Vanishing Light and Nyx Fleece Ram and try and get out from under this. Just try to gain as much life as possible. Well, I guess there's certainly some merit to playing Mantis Rider that turn, just because yeah, I guess I should have played Rider because the game ends next turn. So yeah, that was round 2 of the 8-man. That's going to be the last video I do, and 3-1 overall. I did beat the mono red deck, which I lost to in the daily, which is pretty nice. Told you guys that matchup is very winnable. And then when I play against the mirror, and the daily was so long ago that I forget, but yeah, that's it. So far, so good with this deck. Again, if you want more info, check out my article tomorrow. That will be on control decks, including this one, and blue-white control. So yeah, thanks for watching.